talk to me earlier, so that, but I have already started the debate on this. So I want to say this. One, I want to support this report in reply, Honorable Speaker, and say this is a quite elaborate report, and I want to thank the committee and everybody else that has contributed, Honorable Speaker.
Speaker, seeking for clarification, just a clarification.
Yes, Honorable Mchomba.
Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to ask whether it is in order or you can guide whether he can donate a minute to the honorable member who's been waiting.
Indeed, he should have had that chance, but somewhat he was not informed, so he went ahead to proceed. The stage where he is, let him now proceed.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
But I'd
Speaker.
love to do that, but you see, I'm also tutelar to rules. But I want to thank the committee. Good job done, Honorable Speaker. I think the recommendations that are done here are weighty and good recommendations, Honorable Speaker, that the 9 recommendations that have been made by the committee on the how to manage debt, Honorable Speaker, are things that are significant, and when followed, Honorable Speaker, will put debt on the right trajectory. Honorable Speaker, I also want to reiterate, this is the first time I'm seeing debt being managed in this country. We have been here many years and debt has been taken. Money has been borrowed. But just like the analogy that was used by Honorable Wamushomba about the member for Wundanyi, that he said that he would like at least to have 1 kilometer of road. I want to report to you, my relatives actually come from that side, and I can tell you there is now more than 1 kilometer of tarmac in Wundanyi constituency, Honorable Speaker. And that is what is about debt management. Debt management, Honorable Speaker, is about using the debt to develop the country in all places. For me, that is what managing debt is about. It is not about the things that we hear from people here who bring their professors' lecture notes to this assembly. Pseudo-economists who come here and lecture us. The same things they have been saying from 2022 to now are the same things that they say here, they say in radio stations, they say in lecture rooms, they say in tea parties, they say in birthday parties, they say in weddings, Honorable Speaker. The same speech, Honorable Speaker, if you check the Hansard, it is just the same thoughts, same ideas, same everything. I am afraid that probably somebody went and crammed lecture notes and comes to this parliament, regurgitates them, goes to the next place, says the same thing. Honorable Speaker, we had the issue of the IPO for the pipeline, Honorable Speaker. Somehow, whatever they used to predict here has not happened. Actually, it has been oversubscribed heavily, Honorable Speaker. And I am afraid even when the Safaricom e-share comes to this speaker, this House, Honorable Speaker, without anticipating debate, Honorable Speaker, probably it will also go the same way. They say, you know, it is cheaper. Then they change, say, you know, it has been undervalued. They say, you know, it is very expensive. Honorable Speaker, we want to tell these guys that are bitter off because they have lost a position in this parliament. There is time, take time to grow. If you graduated with a master's degree yesterday, it doesn't mean you actually have the experience to be able to give lectures and to talk to people about economics. Honorable Speaker, you're still a neophyte in economics. Take time, study, read, talk to people who have been in the practice to understand, Honorable Speaker, instead of coming here to expose your ignorance on matters economics, Honorable Speaker. But Honorable Speaker, I want to say a few things. Where I come from, my constituency, I have seen securitization work for us. I have seen roads that would otherwise not have been completed. I remember Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, came here and sang for us a song called Safari ya Bamba ni Machero, and promised us that that road would be completed, built and completed in the 12th Parliament. They came, started the road, and that road never took off until he finished his term. But I want to tell him now from this podium that William Ruto, with his securitization money, has completed the road, Honorable Speaker, through my constituency. It is now completed, and it is going to Ganze, and we will not sing about Safari ya Bamba ni Machero, we'll talk about Safari ya Bamba ni Rero. Just because some guy with some mind said, why don't we try this to raise funds to move the country forward, Honorable Speaker? And for me, that is debt management. That is good debt management when you use the funds that you have borrowed properly, Honorable Speaker. I have The road from Gede to Kakuyuni, Honorable Speaker, is now, Honorable Speaker, on the verge of being completed, Honorable Speaker. Many other roads in this country, areas. I went to the Honorable Millie Odhiambo's constituency, Honorable Speaker, in Rusinga, and I saw roads.
Order.
Honorable Speaker.
Order. What's your point of order, Honorable?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a lot of respect for my uncle, but the road
Who is your uncle, Honorable? You know we don't have uncles in the house.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for the Deputy Majority, Honorable Owen Baya,
Very well.
who happens back at home to be my uncle.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, the road which His Excellency, the former president, spoke about was from Mariakani to Bamba, of which it was done during his time. The one the majority, the deputy majority is talking about is the one from Kilifi to Bamba. So I don't think it's in order to tell this House that His Excellency, the former president, never completed what he told this House or what he told the nation. Thank you.
Very well. I think you are informing him, but let's hear what he had to say about
Honorable
it. Proceed.
Speaker, I want to be on record in this House to state the fact that the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta never built the road from Kilifi to Bamba, to Ganze. He built the road from Mariakani to Bamba. The song about Safari ya Bamba ni Machero is the one that starts from Kilifi to Bamba. And that is a fact, and it cannot be disputed. And Uhuru Kenyatta never built that road. It has been built now. And I'm not in dispute to what he's talking about. I'm not disputing to what he's talking about. I am stating facts. And I would like to request the member for Magarini to actually listen to me so that, I can bless him. He has said that I'm his uncle.
Proceed with your reply. You may have a cup of tea
Bless
to
him.
see exactly which road it was. Proceed.
Yes. So, Honorable Speaker, in reply, I would like to say that, and some of the recommendations that have come from this House actually are very good. One of the things that we must do is to see that we manage debt. We manage debt. And debt management with this committee. You know, in the 12th Parliament, we never used to have this committee. Now we have a committee that looks at debt. We have a debt management strategy that comes in before the budget. And I think that is a beautiful, important thing that puts checks and balances into how debt is accrued, how debt is borrowed and used, Honorable Speaker. And I think, and the guidelines that are given by this committee are important, Honorable Speaker, as we move towards the budget. You know, before, Honorable Speaker, we never used to have this committee. Anybody would determine, or State House would determine how much money to be borrowed and how much is not borrowed. Now we have a committee that puts the ceiling every time before the budget. And I think that is one of the key aspects when it comes to debt management. And therefore, I think we're on the right trajectory, Honorable Speaker, in our debt management, debt reduction, and eventually, Honorable Speaker, making good use of funds. But interestingly, Honorable Speaker, we have now alternative ways of raising funds without incurring debt, the securitization that we have. And it is a good way of raising funds to do our projects off the book. And what is wrong with doing things off the book? What is wrong with it? I have heard somebody say, off the book. Yes, we are getting money, we are doing our roads, and off the book, not straining the budget, Honorable Speaker, and we're moving forward as a country. I think, Honorable Speaker, the money that has been used to do development projects in this country is probably more than the 30% that we have in the development budget. More than that. We have seen the housing, we have seen the roads, we have seen Talanta, we have seen Bomas, we are seeing many other development projects coming. We have seen the Roni Road, we have seen the Mau Mau roads, all these roads, Honorable Speaker. If we were to restrict ourselves to the budget, Honorable Speaker, we would not have done anything. But thank God for this government, Honorable Speaker, that is able to think outside the box without incurring and increasing debt, Honorable Speaker. We are moving forward as a country. So I want to thank the committee and say congratulations for this good document, and I want to request Treasury to study this so that as we move forward, we are able to manage our debt well, use the resources well, and develop every part of this country as it should be, Honorable Speaker. I thank you, Honorable Speaker. And in conclusion, Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 53.3, I request that the putting of the question be deferred to another date, Honorable Speaker. And I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
You beg to proceed to reply. You haven't.
And I reply.
Thank you. And as you have really requested, we shall defer putting of the question to the next session. Next order.